Welcome back. I am so happy that you're here. I'm Elle, Human Design Guide, specializing in helping human design projectors create success from ease and abundance instead of exhaustion and effort. So if you're here, you're likely a projector who is ready to stop burning out and start thriving once and for all. I'm guessing that you're tired of pushing yourself to the brink in order to make money, create success, and live the life you desire. Today, I'm guiding you through everything projectors need to know about how to harness the powerful energy that we naturally possess so that we as projectors can create effortless success without exhaustion or burnout. So you can make more money, feel more accomplished, and most importantly, do it all with ease. But before we dive in, I want to remind you, if you're looking to go deeper, and if you're really ready to understand how this human design projector life applies specifically to you, I invite you to join me for a personal one-on-one human design chart reading, where we focus on your unique roadmap to creating money, success, and abundance with ease and effortlessness. And don't forget, I also have a free training specifically for projectors who want to learn more about our relationship to money called the Projector Prosperity Primer. I also have the Rich and Rested Masterclass designed for projectors like you who are ready to create success from ease instead of effort. So you'll find all of these details in the description box below. And now let's get on with the show. I want to name that as a projector, you're probably feeling burnt out, tired, annoyed with the world, irritated, maybe even resentful, dare I say bitter, because you keep putting all this effort, you keep putting all this energy, you keep trying to tell people, show people how amazing you are. And either the invitations aren't coming, or they're coming, but they're the wrong invitations, or no one's paying attention to you and you feel unseen, unappreciated, invisible, misunderstood, or overlooked. If that sounds like you, welcome to this conversation. I'm so excited to talk about really the survival guide for human design projectors and how to create success without going this other route. You're probably feeling like that because when we projectors operate like generators, we end up burning through our energy in pursuit of success. We are non-energy types. We as projectors don't have a lot of energy. Generators, manifesting generators, and manifestors are energy types. They're also 80% of the population. So we're usually raised by energy types, taught how to create success and achieve our dreams like energy types. We're rewarded for moving through the world like energy types do. But at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, we are not energy types. And no matter how hard we work, we are never going to be energy types. We have a completely different kind of energy than they do. And we're only 20% of the population. So we're the vast minority of people in terms of human design energy types. But generators, anygens, and manifestors are naturally self-replenishing. Their energy naturally self-replenishes. Now, they have their own kind of burnout, but it's very, very different than projector burnout. Haven't we all been there? Isn't this the projector way that we have lived most of our lives like energy types until we realize that we are in fact not energy types? They have the energy that allows them to go and do without requiring the kind of rest and replenishment that we need as projectors. It's actually a requirement for us if we want to create success in a sustainable, long-term way that we actually get to enjoy while we're creating it. And since I am a projector and I specialize in projectors, I'm going to talk about us for us today. Most of us, as I said, have been raised by energy types in a society that values people who move like energy types, regardless of whether they have the energy or not. Faking it till you make it is often rewarded. Pushing through, working hard, sleeping when you're dead. Aren't these all phrases that we've heard and we get celebrated and we're rewarded for? It's how much we can sacrifice ourselves, how much we can suffer for the greater good, how much we are willing to put on the line and sacrifice our energy, our health, our well-being in order to show that we're working hard. And this is such old narrative. It's an old way of seeing the world, an old way of understanding success. And we as human design projectors literally cannot afford to move through life that way. It will burn us out, it will exhaust us, and we will not even be able to function. As projectors, our signature, how we know we're in alignment, is success. We feel successful, we live successful, we have created lives of success. And so we've been taught that the way to achieve success is by working hard, is by laboring. But us as projectors, we're not here to do it like that. And the vast majority of the people, again, 80% of the world are energy types. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us, right? And we're not like them. So even though we've had to learn to push and work hard and labor with our energy in order to, quite frankly, survive and be celebrated and get the achievements and the accomplishments in the world that we want to have, we also know deep down inside, there has to be another way, an easier way for us to create the success we desire, a way that honors our natural rhythm, our powerful energy, and our unique projector design. And guess what? When we feel that way, when we're like, there has to be something different, this cannot be the only way, we are absolutely right. The challenge is we have not been given a roadmap. We have not been told how to rest and receive. We have not been taught, how do we actually chill, not labor, not work so hard, not use our energy to achieve our dreams and to create success? We don't know how to do that because most energy types are not teaching projectors very well how to live and honor our projector energy. Unlike generators, manifestors, or manifesting generators, projectors are not here to do most of the physical labor and work. We are here to see, to guide, to lead. Our energy is potent, powerful, and penetrating. It's incredibly valuable, but it's also very different. Projectors are here to receive invitations, not chase after them. We're designed to work smart, not hard. And because our energy is rare, as I mentioned, we're only 20% of the population. It's rare, it's refined, it's powerful, it's potent, and it's penetrating. It's incredibly influential when we use it correctly. That's why I call our energy goddess energy. It's magnetic. It draws in opportunities and invitations naturally. As projectors, we are magnetic guides, powerful and unique. We are not here to grind and hustle like the majority of the world. Again, 80% of the world are energy types. We are 20% of the world. So they, often in their arrogant way, think that they know how things are supposed to go, how things are supposed to be run, how the world goes. And we come in like, I get to actually rest and chill and enjoy my life. And I just draw invitations to me like bees to nectar. And we're considered lazy. We're considered tired. We're considered spoiled, entitled, maybe. And I'm okay with every single one of those labels, not only because I know they're not true, but because I know that in order for me to share my gifts with the world, for me to share my power and my medicine and my magic with the world, I must be well rested. I must do it from a full cup. We must do it from a full cup. We are not here to hustle and grind like everyone else. That is not our path. And that's what makes us so special. However, this also means we just have to approach life differently in order to thrive. So if you're a projector feeling that relentless push to keep up with nonstop demands in your professional life, in your personal life, in your dreams and your aspirations, I invite you to take a moment to reflect. Just take a deep breath here. And that exhaustion that you're feeling, it's a sign that you're operating contrary to your natural projector design. If you're feeling that constant push to do more, to be more, to have more, to achieve more, just pause. Because as I mentioned, we are here for success, but it's not from the efforting of going after more. If you're feeling that insatiable need for more, that's your cue that you're out of sync with your projector nature. It's so easy to fall into the trap of relentless grinding, especially when society shouts that busyness equals success. But let's be honest. How often has pushing past your limits led to a real, fulfilling success? More likely, it's just led to more exhaustion. And even if you were able to use your energy to accomplish your goals, did you have enough energy left over to actually enjoy it. Like I know so many people, projectors specifically, who will work so hard, burn themselves out to make the money, to accomplish the goals, to do the things, to go on vacation. Then they get there, they just want to sleep. They just want to rest. When really the way your energy is made is that we are made to rest as we're being successful, rest as we're making money, replenish as we're achieving our dreams, so that we're enjoying it the whole way, not just when we cross the finish line. Because often, if we do it the generator way, the energy type way, we are too tired and burnt out to rest and receive. And this is where we flip the script. Contrary to popular belief and everything we've told about how to be successful, we projectors are not meant to work nonstop. We actually create success, which is our unique signature, by doing the opposite. Our projector design is geared towards maximizing impact with minimal effort. Yes, less can truly be more for us. And this is not laziness. It's leveraging our inherent strengths. It's about waiting for those moments when our contributions can be appreciated and effective because we've been recognized and invited to share them. Now, when I first started studying human design, all of my teachers were manifesting generators. And they would talk about projectors in this very kind of belittling, oh, projectors are so tired. Projectors need to rest all the time. Projectors. And I never felt seen, right? One of the things about being a projector is that we live within the projection field. And most people only see their projections of us. They see their projections of us, whether we are too tired, maybe we're lazy, maybe we're know-it-alls, maybe we be butting in people's business without having any invitation to be there. But either way, when I started studying human design, and I kept being kind of projected on by my human design teachers, I was like, I need to start studying this, like actually owning this for myself and listening to, learning about and experimenting with my own design so that I could better understand myself as a projector. This is why I decided to start working with projectors. I love working with projectors because I understand projectors. I understand our energy. I understand our sensitivities. I understand our energetic challenges and our amazing strengths. Not only do I love being a projector, I love working with projectors because I know how to speak projector language because it's my lived experience. And if you've been studying human design for a while and you're a projector, you may be recalling that your teachers, for the most part, have been energy types. So I want you to ask yourself if they really got you as a projector or if they just understood human design as a school of thought and a system. Because if you don't feel seen, it's much harder to understand how to leverage and use your own unique design. This is why I work exclusively with projectors, why I focus on projectors and dive deep with readings, master classes, workshops, because I want to make sure that you understand how to leverage your natural energy, your natural power, your natural gifts in order to create the success that you deeply desire and, quite frankly, are destined for. Being recognized as a projector and then receiving aligned invitations isn't just about preserving your energy. It's about enhancing your capacity to generate wealth and opportunities with intentionality and deliberateness. Society often equates busyness with success, and that's a trap many of us projectors have fallen into. It's tempting to believe that if we just work harder, success will follow. But for us projectors, that path leads to burnout and exhaustion, which then leads to bitterness, which is how we projectors know we're out of alignment. So here's the deal. We thrive on authentic recognition and aligned invitations, not chasing after or achieving goals the traditional way. So think about the last time you pushed beyond your limits to meet a deadline or take on another project or accomplish a goal. What was the outcome? Be honest. Did you feel energized and successful, or did you end up feeling drained, depleted, and bitter? More often than not, working against your innate projector nature not only leads to diminished returns, it can sap your creativity and drive, the very thing that makes you a valuable projector. So in order to stay aligned with your energy, it's crucial to understand that burnout isn't just about being tired. It's about a fundamental mismatch between your actions and your energy type. Every time you try to sustain output like an energy type, like a generator, manifesting generator, or manifester, every time you try to keep up with them, you're using energy that you don't naturally possess. You're drawing on your reserves. You're pulling things from you that you don't have. So of course, it's going to lead to more exhaustion and burnout. So how do we harness this magical projector energy? How do you get into your natural projector rhythm? First, understand your peaks and valleys. When you've got bursts of energy, use them. And when it feels like your battery is running low, rest. Honor that. These are not off times. They're your recharge phases, essential for keeping your insights smart and sharp and your decisions profitable and clear. Now, don't wait until your energy is empty. Don't wait until your tank is low to rest. You should be perpetually and continually resting so that you're riding that wave of having more than enough in your tank versus waiting until you crash to fill it back up to crash again, which is often what we do. Again, I'm going to juxtapose us to generators who are made to empty their tank at the end of the day. They are made to empty their fuel and then replenish. That's not going to be sustainable for us by any stretch of the imagination. It simply does not work. So when you receive invitations, because our strategy is to wait for the invitation, right? When you receive the invitation, these are your golden tickets. When those invitations come through and your authority says yes, you know that that is the time to capitalize on them, to use your energy, to share your gifts, to be in that magnetism. And when you share them, you're going to attract more invitations naturally. So this not only affects your health, but also your ability to continually attract more abundance, more success, and fulfill your desires. But when we're burnt out, when we're out of alignment, we end up missing the opportunities that are meant for us, that have our names on them, because we don't see them because we're so tired, or they don't see us because we're not magnetizing, we're not in our restful energy. To break this cycle of burning out and working too hard, burning out and working too hard, I want you to start by redefining what success means to you, and more importantly, how it feels to you. Is it working endless hours, or is it making contributions that are recognized and valued? Remember, your worth isn't measured by how much you can do as a projector. Your value, your contributions are built on your insight and the guidance that you provide when you have been recognized and invited. So embracing your unique rhythm as a projector means recognizing your natural energetic flows, because we are not built for constant energy. Our energy comes in bursts that are powerful and direct and intense, but it needs to be managed wisely, because it's not something that we can just keep up like an Energizer bunny. Think of yourself as a sprinter, not a marathon runner. You excel in short bursts of energy, short bursts of activity, followed by necessary periods of rest. So how do we do this? How do we embrace our natural rhythm and use it to create success we desire without burning out? First, it's crucial. You recognize and appreciate that your energy is going to ebb and flow. That's just the facts. We are not designed to be on all the time. We have breaks. We have energetic peaks that are fueled and followed by periods of rest. So instead of fighting your natural rhythms, lean into them. When we are feeling energized, that's the time to take action, to dive into our projects, to master our gifts, to be visible. And when we feel the need to rest, honor that. Rest is just as productive for us because it allows us to recharge and stay aligned with our design. Next, recognize the power of your projector aura. Projectors have a focused and penetrating aura, which means we're naturally able to deeply see inside of others. This is a gift, but it also means that not everybody is ready for what we have to offer. That's why waiting for the invitation is so important. When we are invited, we are first recognized and then formally and directly invited to share our guidance. It is well received and it is well valued, and we're able to make a much bigger impact with far less effort because it's actually something that people want from us. Therefore, we are not wasting our energy by giving it out to people who didn't ask for it and don't want it in the first place. So one way to do this is start by planning your days around your energy, not around a traditional work schedule. And I understand that not everybody has that privilege to create the time that they want on their own. So if you don't, say you are in a 9 to 5, figure out ways that you can go to bed early, wake up earlier without an alarm clock if possible, right? Turn off your TV or your internet or whatever entertainment keeps you kind of plugged in to the internet a couple of hours before you go to sleep. Allow yourself to decompress. Maybe don't get online first thing in the morning. Don't stay plugged in and hyperstimulated all the time. Like really allow yourself to feel your natural energetic flow so that in those moments when you are able to be unplugged and in your own rhythm, that you really can feel what that feels like versus being on someone else's clock and someone else's treadmill. And so this might mean that you're more productive late at night or early in the morning, or perhaps after you've had a day of rest. And so on the weekends, really rest. In the evenings, really rest. You have to give yourself permission to take your foot off the gas. Learn to listen to your body and respect its signals. During your downtime, engage in activities that replenish your energy rather than deplete it further. Be mindful of the environments that you're in, including the people and places you allow to access your energy. This could mean turning off your phone, disconnecting from digital distractions. It might mean having a daily meditation practice. I've had a daily meditation practice at this point for over 20 years, taking leisurely walks in nature, or just spending quiet time alone, where you're not having to be on or engaged with the world. These are not lazy indulgences. They're essential practices that will help you nourish and strengthen and expand your energetic focus. So the more you rest, the more powerful and potent your perspective will be. The more useful you will be when you share your energy. I also want you to really make the most of your projector power and ability to perceive deeply by choosing your invitations wisely. Once you've been invited, as I mentioned before, check in with your inner authority of whether that's the correct invitation for you, and choose roles, responsibilities, say yes to things that allow you to use your strengths of guiding, advising, and orchestrating. When you operate within your natural abilities, not only do you avoid burnout, but you also position yourself to receive recognition and success. Because again, there aren't a lot of us. And so when you are doing your job with excellence in the way that you are naturally built to do it, you will stand out. You will naturally magnetize more invitations to you. Thriving as a projector isn't just about avoiding what doesn't work. It's about actively cultivating environments, relationships, and practices that enhance your natural abilities. So here are some actionable strategies. This is non-negotiable. As a projector, not every opportunity is meant for us. It is okay to decline invitations that don't resonate with you or that you know will drain your energy. Saying no is a way of honoring your projector energy and making space for the right opportunities to come in. Learn to say no to demands that do not align with your energetic levels or your goals. We are not made for everybody. I will say this to the day I die. We are couture energy. Everyone doesn't get access to us. They don't. And so you got to be the gatekeeper of your energy about who you allow access, mental access, emotional access, physical access, spiritual access, any access to you. Everyone doesn't get access to you just because they want it. This will not only preserve your energy, but also open up the space for the right invitations to come through. Those that truly recognize you and value what you have to offer. Second, invest in relationships that matter. Surround yourself with people and situations that recognize your value and invite you to contribute. This might mean stepping away from the ones that drain you or don't see your worth. In the world of human design, projectors need to be recognized in order to be invited. That is our strategy. So cultivate relationships with people who appreciate your unique insights, who recognize the gifts that you bring to the table, who acknowledge who you are in your uniqueness. This network, your relational network, will become a source of both money, resources, support, acknowledgement, but they have to recognize you first. And that's not from like you proving who you are, you tap dancing in hopes that someone will recognize you. No, it's about you being that. And the right people will be drawn to you. As I mentioned, projectors, we live in a projection field. So a lot of people, which means our aura is distorted, right? Most people do not see us. They see their projections of us. But the people who do see us, the ones who actually really recognize us, those are the keepers. Those are the ones that you want to have because they understand how valuable your perspective is, how powerful it is, how important it is, how useful it is. Those are the people. You don't have to convince them. You don't have to sell it to them. They get it and they know it and they want you in their world and they will invite you to share it. Third, this is so important. Focus on mastering your craft. Projectors are made to master systems, to master structures, to be masterful. The more skilled and knowledgeable you are, the more likely you are to attract the invitations and attention that will lead to genuine success, money, abundance. And so, unlike manifesting generators who are made to have multiple ideas, multiple projects, multiple things that they're working on, we are really kind of singularly focused. And so, as you discover what you're here to master, what you're here to be really the leader and the guide of, that is what you will be invited for. For me, I am a master energy guide, a master energy healer. I have been doing that for decades at this point, long before I even discovered human design. I use multiple modalities in my work, in my healing work, in my workshops, in my retreats, in my one-on-one work, multiple modalities. So in essence, the system I have mastered is one I have created myself. Now, other projectors might be masters of astrology, masters of massage therapy, masters of psychology, right? They may really be masterful in whatever field they are in. They have mastered that so that they are the lead, the guide, the go-to person. So whether it's taking courses, attending workshops, or simply dedicating time to your personal and professional development, make sure you're always learning. Last, but definitely not least, build in plenty of downtime. As projectors, we are non-energy types and simply need more rest than other types. This is not a weakness, it is our strength. Downtime allows us to process, integrate, and recharge so that when we do take action, it's aligned, powerful, potent, and effective. I encourage you to create rituals of rest and restoration, whether it's through meditation, nature walks, or simply taking time to do nothing. And here's a bonus tip. Learn to trust the timing of your invitations. It is natural to feel anxious when things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like, especially as you're starting to really experiment with being a projector and you're like, okay, I'm supposed to wait for the invitations. Let's see what happens when I take my foot off the gas. And you notice that things might be slowing down and be moving differently than they used to. It's natural to feel anxious if you're anticipating invitations and they have not come for you. But remember, the right invitations will come when they're aligned and ready. Rushing or forcing only leads to bitterness and burnout. So trust that your energy is naturally magnetic and what's meant to you will find its way to you. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, yeah, Elle, this sounds cute and it sounds great, but can projectors really achieve significant success by working in bursts and prioritizing rest? Absolutely. In fact, as a projector, our potential for success is enormous. It is our signature. It's how we know we're living in alignment. But it hinges on our ability to stay aligned with our design. So let's get practical for a moment. How do you live this out daily? Structure downtime like it's your job. Because quite frankly, these periods of rest aren't just gaps in your schedule, they're incubation periods for your next big breakthroughs in money, success, fulfillment, joy, connection, achievement. I really encourage you to embrace a mindset of trust. What's meant for you comes at the perfect time, especially when you're aligned with and trusting your projector nature. Our ability to see deeply into situations and people makes us invaluable advisors and leaders. When we operate from this place of our strength, our natural strength, we magnetize opportunities and wealth and success like bees to nectar. Projectors are designed to be leaders, but our leadership style is quite unique. It's not about exerting control or power in a traditional sense. It's about influence, about seeing the big picture, about guiding others to align with that vision. Our success comes from our ability to manage, direct, and influence, skills that are highly valued in any field. So remember, we're guides, visionaries, leaders. Our value isn't how much we can do, but in the wisdom and insight we bring to the table. When we honor our energy, wait for the right invitations, check with our inner authority to make sure they're the right invitations, we will find that success flows to us with ease. We're able to accomplish more by doing less because we're working in alignment with our natural design. So, are you ready to embrace that less is indeed more? That by aligning with your projector essence, you're perfectly poised to attract abundance, influence, and success. You are a leader, not by doing, but by being strategic, by being insightful, by being intentional, by being well rested. So if this is resonating with you and you're ready to dive even deeper, I'm here to support you. Whether it's through a one-on-one human design reading that we focus on money, success, abundance, joy, alignment, or joining my free training, the Projector Prosperity Primer, or the Rich and Rested Masterclass, you have resources available right here and now to help you fully embody your unique design and create the effortless success that you're meant for. Remember, as a projector, you're not here to chase success. It's here to come to you. Trust in your unique path, nurture your energy, and watch as the universe aligns to bring you the abundance you desire and deserve. So, beloved projector, as we're wrapping up this conversation today, I just want to remind you to redefine success on your own terms and trust in your unique path. You're not just here to participate, you're here to lead, to guide, and to influence. Thank you for joining me today. Embrace your role, honor your energy, and trust in your incredible potential. Until next time, keep shining, my loves. If this resonates with you, please subscribe, like, and comment. Bye for now.